Why should you apply to register your trademark at the start of the business instead of waiting? I'm going to spend the next 3 minutes discussing this. I'm Angela Langlotz, trademark and copyright attorney. If you have questions, drop them into the comments below. I'll answer them on a future live video. So sometimes people come to me and they say, Angela, I'm starting this new business and I'd like you to do a search on this trademark that I'm thinking about using. And I do a search and I tell them, yes, it's available. We can go ahead and file. And then they say, oh, no, I want to wait. They are tempting fate. Here's why. So when I do a search, it's true that nobody right then, when I do the search, has applied for anything that I think is going to be problematic for the client. But tomorrow, next week, next month, that could change, right? Anybody can file anything that they want. And a lot of times they can snatch that juicy trademark that you wanted to use for your business right out from under you just by filing their own competing trademark application before you get yours filed. When this happens, I hate it. There's nothing I can do about it. Of course, these other people have the right to file their own trademark applications, and my client didn't file. They wanted to wait. So I hate to say it, but it's, tough luck. And I hate it when it happens because I know that the client has invested in branding and they have invested in a logo and a whole bunch of other assets, marketing assets for their business. And then they'll come back to me 3 months later and say, okay, I'm ready to get started. I do the search and then I have to give them the bad news. It's terrible. I hate doing it, but sometimes it happens when clients choose to wait, choose to sit on their rights instead of filing a trademark application early. So the thing to do in order to preserve your rights and in order to make sure that that trademark is going to be available for your use when you're ready to use it, the smart thing to do is to file the trademark application early. The other reason is because it's taking up to 6 months now for the trademark examiners to get back to us about applications that have been filed. That 6-month period can be running while you're off doing other things to start up your business. If you file it later, you're going to wait for the 6 months later. If we get bad news, which doesn't happen often, but sometimes it does, if we get bad news and we can't use that trademark for whatever reason, you will have spent a lot more time and effort investing in this brand because you filed later and it took 6 months for the trademark examiner to give us the bad news. So please, folks, don't do this. File early, get the trademark process started so that it finishes 6 months earlier, right? So please don't wait. If you have a brand that you really like, file what's called an intent to use application to secure your mark so that other people can't come in at the last minute and file something that means that you can't use your trademark. Because if no one's used it, first to file wins. I'm Angela Langlotz. Find me online at TrademarkDoctor.net. I'm also on YouTube at video.TrademarkDoctor.net/YouTube. I'm on Facebook, facebook.com/TrademarkDoctor. And I'm on TikTok now as Trademark Doctor.